So there are two main principles when it comes to women in general and your interactions with women. I guess to kind of manipulate female psychology. Now, when I say this, don't take it in a negative way. Do not use these tactics, I guess you could call them, or these secrets for malicious intent. Do not disrespect or lie or cheat or hurt women in any way. Obviously, I've got to give this disclaimer because I don't want guys coming back to me and saying, oh, well, because of the manipulation tactics that you taught me, you know, this woman got heartbroken or she got cheated on. I don't want any of this bullshit. I'm giving this disclaimer right now, as I always do. Treat women with absolute respect. Always be a gentleman. Always look after them, care for them. Use these tactics to attract them. But once you've attracted them, treat them like a lady. Treat them with class. Treat them with respect. Treat them with love and care. Do you understand? So don't use these in the wrong way. Obviously, if you do it so at your own accord, nothing to do with me. I'm simply just giving the information to attract these women, because I know that's what a lot of you guys struggle with. So, number one, the first thing you must understand is mystery. Okay, I think Andrew Tate perfectly said it once. I can't remember where I seen it, but he said, what she can create in her imagination, obviously I'm butchering the quote here, but what she can create in her imagination is always much more exciting than what you can actually tell her. Now, a lot of guys, they'll send voice notes to girls and they'll text them all day and send them, yeah, well, I did this today and I went to the gym and then my shoulders were hurting, so I might need a shoulder massage later because I did shoulders today. Bruv, you're not leaving anything for her imagination to conjure up. You're not giving her any sexual tension at all. No kind of, what does he actually do today? You know, what does this guy actually do? What business does he do? What business? Like, what does that even mean? I tell girls all the time when they ask me, what do I do? They always ask the same thing. Do you go to university? And I say, no, it's not for me. I'm a businessman. I'm more focused on business. I like making money. Something along those lines. And again, when you are adding this mystery, it's not to be a dick. It's not to lie to her. You're just simply withholding a bit of information for a period of time. Now, you know, again, you're not lying to her. I'm not telling her, oh yeah, I'm a drug dealer or I do this or something. I tell her, like, yeah, I'm a coach. I don't tell her I do YouTube, because it kind of saves the, like, oh, you do YouTube, and I don't know, it's annoying. Basically, you'll get used to that. If you are doing YouTube, you'll understand why I don't do that. I think it creates kind of like the wrong impression of me as well. A lot of girls will just think, oh, he's like some influencer or some shit. Like, I'm a coach. That's what I tell them. I'm a coach for young men. But I always create a bit of mystery. I always create a bit of intrigue. I don't always tell them exactly what it is that I do straight away. I always kind of drip feed them the information. So number one, you must remember mystery. Create a bit of mystery about yourself. If she asks you, what have you done today? Change the conversation. That's boring. Like, on text, you don't want to be talking about what have I done today. I'll tell you when I see you. You know? And then when you see her in real life, again, don't tell her everything. Kind of drip feed it. Oh yeah, I did a bit of business here and there. You know, I was up at 4 a.m. I just had some work to do. Oh, what work were you doing? Oh, you know, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's top secret. You know, maybe I'll tell you one day if you play your cards right. I'm freestyling this shit. Make it up. Do your own thing. But you get the point, right? Do not just give her every bit of information that she wants, because then if she knows everything about you and there's nothing left for her imagination, she becomes bored, and then it loses the sexual tension, it loses the excitement, it stops her from having to chase you, or having to kind of play detective and figure out you, because she knows everything about you because you've told her. So girls love to chase. Girls love this thing of, like, I like to figure out a guy. I want to figure him out. I want to conquer him in that sense of, like, yeah, I've realized what it is that he's all about. Girls love that. It's like they love that drama, that chase, that tension that it creates. And if you're giving it away through text all the time, when she asks you how your day's been, and, oh, it's really, really good. You know, I did 12 hours at work today and then went home and did some push-ups in my room and then I had a wank. It's like, she doesn't care, number one. But maybe she does, if you guys are in a loving, beautiful relationship like that. But most likely you've just met this girl, so she doesn't really give a shit about your dog dying or whatever. What she wants is tension. She wants excitement. She wants something to be like, right, I got to figure this out. What does he do when he tells me business? What does that mean? You know what? I'm going to Google him and try and find him. I'm going to do a bit of stalking on Facebook or whatever the fuck. You know, and she won't find me because I ain't on no social media, but you get the point. It creates a bit of tension, it creates a bit of excitement, and that will lead her to having to chase you. She'll literally want to chase you. She'll have no other choice. Because she'll be like, well, I've got to find out what this guy does now. You know what I mean? It just does. It creates that bit of excitement in the dynamic between you two, rather than the alternative, which is, yeah, I did this, and I did this, and I did this. Telling her every single bit of what you do in your life, every detail. There's no excitement there. There's no fun. You know, girls like to kind of, again, play detective. So with that being said, create a bit of mystery. You can do it in a playful, teasing way. Don't be weird about it. Don't lie to her. Don't be a dick about it. I don't really know how you could really do that, but I'm just throwing these out here just to make sure you're always a gentleman. And when you do add this mystery, you're not doing it in a way of like, yeah, I'm not telling you, or you don't need to know. Like, don't be a dick. Just do it in a playful way. Like I said before, like, oh, sorry, it's top secret information. You know, I'm not authorized to tell you yet. Some bullshit. Just play around with it. Play fight with her. Like, make it fun, make it exciting. You guys are too boring, genuinely are. And I'm not trying to insult you, but I see a lot of young men out and about in my day-to-day life, and I see the way they interact with other human beings, and oh my god, they bore the shit out of me, and I'm just watching. I'm not even in the conversation. It's like, fucking hell, mate. No wonder girls don't like you. You just got to add a bit of excitement, and you do that through, number one, mystery, and number two, your attention. Now, we spoke about this all the time. If you guys watch me regularly, you understand this concept of your attention is your weapon. Your attention is your superpower. If you are giving away your attention to Flighty, you're just giving it away all the time. You've just seen her in real life, and then you go home and you call her again, and you FaceTime, and then you text her over and over again. Oh, it's really, really nice to see you today. You're giving away all of your currency. You're giving away all of your superpower just like that. Yeah, here, have it. And again, girls need a bit of intrigue. They need a bit of mystery. They need a bit of excitement. And if you're constantly always there on demand, always available when she calls you, always available to meet whenever she asks, you're never busy, you've never got anything going on for yourself, and you're constantly giving away your attention, it becomes less valuable, and she becomes bored because she knows that she can get your attention. It's like if a girl gave sex up to you, which is what you chase off of women, okay? Women feed off of attention from men, men feed off of sex from women. They're the two currency dynamics. Women give sex to men when they feel like they've earned it, and men should give attention to women when they feel like the woman has earned it. But a lot of guys don't, which is, again, it'll help you stand out from the crowd massively. 99% of guys don't understand this dynamic, so they just feed the girl with attention because in their brain they're thinking, well, if I don't text her all day, then she's either going to get bored of me, or she's going to leave me, or she's not going to be interested anymore, or she's going to think I'm a dick, and then she's not going to like me. It actually does the opposite. It increases her attraction because, again, she doesn't know everything about you. Now she's forced to chase you. I've just seen this guy. We've just gone on a really amazing date. He's made me laugh. He's made me smile. He's really different from other guys. He's not like other guys. You know, he's really unique and confident and very attractive, and he looks after himself, and he dresses nice, and he smells amazing. Oh my god, I love that hug. But he hasn't texted me all night. He hasn't texted me since he got back. You know, like, oh, does he like me? Does he really like me? Like, I don't really know what this guy's thinking. I don't even know what he does for business. Like, he keeps telling me it's top secret. I need to learn more about this guy. You know what? I'm going to ask him to meet me tomorrow. Can you see how it works? Rather than the alternative, which is you just going, you got back from the date, it was a really nice date, you had a laugh with her and stuff. The exact same scenario, she found you very attractive, but instead you've gone home and instantly messaged her, or maybe you've waited 3 hours or whatever the fuck, and you've messaged her, oh, it's really, really nice to see you. You know, I really hope we should do it again sometime. We can make a proper day of it sometime. That was really, really nice. You have now just given her way too much attention. Who's calling me from London, bruv? Any of you boys calling me from London and leaking my phone number, you can fuck off. I'm going to check out who that is in a second. But yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? Rather than you just giving away your attention so easily like that for nothing, she has to earn it. Okay, I've just been on a date with you. My attention is valuable. I don't give it away for nothing, just, you know, for everyone. It's valuable for you to get my time and attention. I've just been on a date with you, or I've just spent the night with you. I've just done this with you, whatever. Why then would I come home and then give you more attention? Okay? It's like you have to learn to scarcify, I think that's a word, your attention to make it valuable. If she can't always get a hold of you, if she can't I know it sounds manipulative, and it basically is, it's manipulative, but that is the way that the game works. It genuinely is human psychology. People want what they think they haven't got a full grasp of. So if she can't get a full grasp of you, she doesn't know 100% if you're into her, she doesn't know 100% if, you know, what you do or who you are, that causes that chase to happen. It causes her to then start chasing you because, again, girls especially want what they can't have. This is why you'll find that when you're in a relationship, you start getting checked out by other women way more than you did when you were single. Or, I know a lot of elite level guys understand this game. When you go to the club, if you go with women, you'll find that you get more girls than if you went with your boys. And again, it's like pre-selection. It's also women want what they can't have. If they see you with a girl already, and obviously you're an attractive guy, you look after yourself, they're instantly more attracted to you than if you were by yourself. Because it's like that game. They love drama. They love just playing games like that. And once you understand this psychology, you can manipulate it and you can use it to your advantage in a good way, to attract these women, not to manipulate them in a negative, malicious way, not to exploit them, not to cheat on them or be degenerate in any sense or lie to them. Don't do any of this bullshit. Just understand you must create a bit of mystery, number one. Don't tell her every single detail about your life. And that doesn't mean lie. It just means drip feed, joke, tease her a little bit, be playful. Don't give it all away so soon, okay? Let her work for that. She's got to earn that. So obviously mystery is number one, and number two is attention. Don't give her all your attention. If you've just seen her, reduce it. Do you know what I mean? Reduce your attention. Don't just sit there like, oh yeah, well, and texting her when you get back all day, sending her paragraphs. It was really, really nice. Hope we can do that again someday. FaceTiming her all the time. Every time she calls you, you're available. Every time she asks to meet you, you're like, yep, don't worry, I'm just getting my shoes on. Like, you have to scarcify your attention. I'm making that word up, even if it isn't a word. Scarcify is now a word. You have to scarcify or diversify your attention to make it more valuable, so that when she does see you, she knows, I must have done something good. I must have behaved myself in order to earn his attention, because I never see him. Now I get to appreciate him more, and it just makes him more attracted to you as well. Because like I said, 99% of guys will sit there and they'll just give it away for nothing. They have no mystery, so the girl knows everything about him straight away. And also, there is no scarcity in his attention, so they'll always see the girl. Whenever she asks, they're always available. There is no scarcity at all, so she knows, I can get him whenever I want. That's boring though, there's no sexual tension there. If she knows, this guy's attention is valuable, he doesn't really meet me very often, only like once a week maybe, or maybe even once a month if you want to push it back that far, I think you might have to do a bit more than that to keep her interested, but you have to find that sweet spot, right? You don't want to do it too much because she's going to get bored, and she just knows she can get you. But you don't want to do it too little because she's going to lose interest. So find the perfect sweet spot and understand that your attention's valuable. She must earn it. Just like you have to earn sex from her, unless she's a complete hoe, which will make her less valuable, right? So you've got to do the same thing with your attention. So keep that in mind. The coaching is down below if you want to learn more from me on a more personal and in-depth level. Obviously, this is just very generic YouTube advice. I'm not giving you all the secrets and all the elite level game, but I'm just drip feeding you the information, right? Same with human psychology. Is very, very important skill to understand. Look at the view, fucking gorgeous. Got a ducks down there. I'm gonna go home now and eat some massive steaks. I cannot wait. I've earned my food, right? I've done all my work today. This is my last video I'm recording for today, and now I get to go home and eat and enjoy it because I've worked for it. So I'm looking forward to that. Have a positive day, lad. Look after yourself, stay safe, and come and talk to me on the coaching if you are struggling, or if you just want to network with somebody that thinks like you. Definitely a very worthy investment, considering I've taken it from $100 to $50. Make the most of that while it lasts, all right? I'll see you soon. Bam.